I understand the member for Chilliwack wanted to speak on this bill. Sorry, the member for Chilliwack, is that correct? Okay, thank you, sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much for allowing me to speak, Mr. Speaker. I do share a lot of good feelings with the member who just spoke, and I really appreciate his words, and I'm hoping that I can bring my wealth of knowledge to this debate. So, but what I want to talk about, Mr. Speaker, is I want to talk about the people that this will affect. I've heard a lot of debate in this House around this bill, but no one's talking about the people and talking about, you know, the kinds of things that these people are getting into when they're making no condition offers. So I'd like to talk about a family from Nanaimo who, you know, on the advice of their real estate agent, they paid over asking price with an unconditional offer. I'm talking about Wendy Ettinger and her son Matthew Knoll. Yes, from Nanaimo, and they were, you know, they paid over asking without conditions. They were told it was a brand new home. It was a brand new build. As Matthew said, it looked immaculate on the outside. They made it look that way. It's a beautiful, brand new, one-year-old, fully authorized home. It was a brand new build, but it had been sitting for 6 years and flooded multiple times. And so it had mold in it. As Wendy said, it's just sad. This house is ruining our lives. Wendy's son, Matthew, could not move into the house because of the mold. They were told to remediate this mold in this house, it was $100,000. This is the biggest purchase of people's lives. And, you know, to go in like that and come out with such a negative outcome is, I just couldn't fathom it. I couldn't fathom it at all. You know, these aren't just houses people are buying, these are homes. And when you can't move into your own home, you know, something has to be done. 70%, around 70%, people say, of offers on homes right now in British Columbia are made without conditions because of the overheated market. That's so scary. It's very scary, because of the overheated market. This bill will take some of that pressure off of people in the overheated market and allow them due diligence and to get a proper inspection done of a home when they buy it. And like I said, this is the largest investment in people's lives. It's you know, it's sort of bizarre to think that that this might become the new normal, with 70% of houses being bought without conditions of an inspection. That what this bill does is actually restore, in a way, what the normal was. The normal was for people to get inspections on homes. We can't let no condition offers become the new normal. This is, you know, we need to take pressure out of the market, take pressure off of buyers that are making these no condition offers, so that they don't get into trouble like Wendy and her son here, where they come out, they can't even live in their own home that they just purchased. And then they have to spend $100,000 to move into their home. It's outrageous. And, you know, the member previous said, well, you know, we would support this bill. Well, I was on a radio show with the member from Peace River South. The first thing that he said was this bill would do nothing, absolutely nothing. And he opposed it. And we've heard from members in this House during this debate already about how they would support the BC Real Estate Association's suggestion of a pre-offer period. Well, pre-offer periods have issues. You know, some realtors are already creating a version of that right now to encourage multiple offers and bid up prices. A pre-offer period is also unlikely to address concerns about the risk of buyers not making financing a condition for their offer. And I looked up this pre-offer period suggestion on the BC Real Estate Association's website. They're talking about a 5-day pre-offer period. This would do nothing to bring pressure out of the market or help folks who need to do due diligence and get inspections done and get their financing in order. And Mr. Speaker, why does the opposition oppose this bill? Why are they on the side of real estate agents? You know, we were elected to look after people here, and this BC NDP government, that's what they do every single day, is try and look after people. We have put people at the center of politics. We took big money out of politics. Thank God, because the opposition here, even without big money in politics, is proving that they care more about developers and real estate agents than they do home buyers. They just elected a builder. Just elected someone who has no reason to support this bill, because his previous job, his most recent job, he was benefiting off of this kind of thing. Absolutely benefiting off of this kind of thing, and that's why they don't support it. They are all about helping the wealthiest people in this province. They're all about looking after the 2%, their friends, their buddies. You know, you can test drive a car. You can try on clothes. You can squeeze bread and grapefruit. You should be able to get an inspection on a house. It's the largest purchase you will ever make in your life. And you should be able to have an inspection on that house. And this is restoring this to the normal way it was and should be. Now, Noel and his mother, Wendy, or sorry, not Noel, his mother, oh yes, Noel and his mother, Wendy, you know, they said the whole house was filled with penicillin and Stachybotrys. I can't even pronounce it. What is that? Which are both toxic molds, life-threatening molds, and I can't breathe in here, said Noel. And you know what's interesting here, Mr. Speaker, is that the BC Real Estate Association opposes this measure, but the president of the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board, Don McClintock, said that this case, Wendy and Noel's situation, is why inspections are so crucial and why buyers shouldn't be tempted to pass on them. From a president of the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board. He says, without any conditions, then they have unconditionally purchased the home. They have no further recourse. These people had to pay, did I tell you already? These people had to pay $100,000 after they purchased their home. It's outrageous. And the other side here doesn't support this, doesn't support this bill that would address this for a number of reasons, but I'm sure it's because their leader profits off of this kind of thing. Now, like I said, I just wanted to talk about the people that this bill affected and, you know, put them at the center of what this bill's about, at the center of what we're doing. You know, we do that every day. We've taken tolls off of bridges, another measure that their leader opposes. We have a speculation tax, which opened up 18,000 rental units for British Columbians, homes for British Columbians. Their leader has come out against it over and over again. You know what that speculation tax is a tax on? people who own 2 or more homes and leave them empty. Those are the wealthiest people in this province. That's outrageous. And they should be ashamed. Ashamed, Speaker. Noting the hour, I reserve my place and move adjournment of the debate, Mr. Speaker.